this week's video, we're going to talk about the number 4 unsafe behavior identified. It's the fire protection standard. So let's take a look. So the first thing that I'm seeing is defective fire extinguisher. So all fire extinguishers must have the proper tag. So for example, on this extinguisher, we have the proper tag. It's when it was punched, when it went into service. This extinguisher expires a year from its date punched. All tags are set up that way from the manufacturer, so make sure when you're grabbing a fire extinguisher or doing your monthly inspection, you're looking at the tag. When it's expired, we need to bring it back to the shop, have a fire protection professional come in here, inspect it, re-tag the fire extinguisher, and then get it back into service. Next thing I'm seeing is fire extinguishers that were discharged. So when we're inspecting it, we need to look at the gauge. So green means good, right? So if the indicator's in green, it's ready to go. If it's not, this fire extinguisher is defective, needs to be removed from service, and the adequate one needs to be put back into stock. As well as a fire extinguisher needs to be located every 3,000 square feet on a construction site. So evaluate where these are during your inspections, during your walkthroughs, move them around so they're covering that square footage throughout the job site. Secondly, labels. So all fuel tanks need to have the proper labeling. So these specific ones don't. We don't know if there's diesel in here, gas, kerosene. We don't really know. So they need to have the proper labels on them. Our equipment manager has these labels. So when you're inspecting your tanks, make sure they have the proper labeling on them. Here's some other ones not properly labeled. We also have labelings that for fire extinguishers. So all fuel tanks must have a fire extinguisher located no closer than 25 feet, no further away than 75 feet. So we have stickers as well that go on these tanks for another additional reminder. Lastly, I'm seeing is plastic fuel cans. So plastic cans are not allowed on a construction site. So all cans on a job site must be metal. So if you see plastic cans, get these removed from the site immediately and make sure they don't find their way back to the job site. That's this week's video over fire extinguishers. Have a safe week.